Winston Churchill, a name synonymous with leadership and resilience, had an early academic journey that starkly contrasted with the towering figure he would later become. Born into privilege, he was the son of Lord Randolph Churchill, a prominent conservative politician, and Jenny Jerome, an American socialite. Yet, despite the advantages of his lineage, young Winston faced considerable academic challenges that would shape his character and resolve. From his earliest days at school, Churchill found himself at odds with the rigid structures of the British educational system. He attended St. George's School in Ascot, where the disciplined environment and traditional methods of instruction did not sit well with his spirited personality. He struggled to fit into the mold expected of him, often feeling stifled by the emphasis on rote learning and conformity. His grades reflected this disconnect. He was frequently at the bottom of his class, a source of frustration for both him and his family. Churchill's academic difficulties were compounded by a lack of interest in subjects that did not ignite his passion. While he possessed a vivid imagination and a flair for storytelling, subjects like mathematics and Latin felt like insurmountable obstacles. His teachers, perplexed by his lack of progress, often labeled him as a poor student, a stigma that would follow him into his teenage years. The pressure to succeed weighed heavily on him, especially as he witnessed the expectations of his family and society. As he approached the end of his schooling, Churchill set his sights on a career in the military, inspired by the legacy of his father and the allure of adventure. He aimed for the Royal Military Academy at Sandhurst, a prestigious institution that would pave the way for his future. However, his path was anything but straightforward. In a series of entrance exams, Churchill faced disappointment after disappointment. Each failure felt like a blow to his already fragile self-esteem, and the dream of military service seemed to slip further from his grasp. The entrance exams to Sandhurst were notoriously rigorous, testing not only academic knowledge but also physical endurance and mental fortitude. Churchill's struggles with mathematics continued to haunt him, and he found himself grappling with the complexities of the subjects required for admission. Each attempt resulted in rejection, and the sting of failure was a bitter pill to swallow. He watched as his peers, many of whom had excelled academically, received acceptance letters while he was left to ponder his future. In the face of adversity, however, Churchill's spirit was not easily extinguished. He took the setbacks as lessons rather than permanent failures. Determined to prove himself, he sought out additional tutoring and immersed himself in his studies. He read voraciously, absorbing knowledge from history, literature, and military strategy. His passion for writing blossomed during this time, and he began to express his thoughts and ideas through essays and articles, discovering a voice that would later resonate on the world stage. After months of hard work and perseverance, Churchill finally received the news he had longed for. He was accepted into the Royal Military Academy at Sandhurst. The moment was bittersweet, a culmination of his struggles and a testament to his relentless determination. The triumph was not just about gaining admission. It was a personal victory over the doubts that had plagued him for years. At Sandhurst, Churchill began to thrive. The structured environment, combined with a newfound sense of purpose, allowed him to excel in ways he had not previously imagined. The lessons learned from his early academic struggles became the bedrock of his resilience, shaping the leader he would eventually become. In the years that followed, as he navigated the complexities of politics and war, those formative challenges would serve as a reminder of the strength found in perseverance and the importance of believing in oneself against all odds.